14-10 overall, 5-6 in conference play. Brock Steptoe, one of the best shooters in the conference. 3 free throw line, field goal percentage overall. Wherever he's shooting, he can light it up. Drew Buggs, the Long Beach native, will run the show at point guard. Joining them in the starting lineup, Jack Purchase, Gibson Johnson, and Sharif Drammeh. UC Riverside, 7-18 overall, 2-9 in conference. But again, they've won 2 of their last 3. DJ Sylvester was a key in the win for the Highlanders at Hawaii just 10 days ago. He'll be joined in the starting lineup with Chance Murray, Brandon Rosser, Alec Hickman. We are ready to go. Hawaii in the road blacks tonight. UC Riverside wearing their home gold. E.D. Diallo in the middle for UCR versus Gibson Johnson. Tip won by the Highlanders, and here we go.
Well, definitely a big change tonight, Sam, is Mike Thomas not playing. I mean, he was a big force on their last win, so we want to see who's going to be the next person to step up.
Rosser turns it over early. One of the better team offenses. They lead the conference in assists per game in conference play. 14 per Big West contest. Steptoe from distance. Missed it right, and the rebound goes to Alec Hickman. The transfer from Arizona State. Got a couple of guys in tonight's game who have made some moves over their college careers. Down low, Diallo tracks the double team, drags the pivot foot, and they're going to call foul first. So that's going to go, I believe, on Gibson Johnson.
Well, you know what I love, what Chance Murray has been doing. When you have to switch roles and be a point guard, you have to focus better. And that's what the coach was talking about having that senior kind of leadership. Because now it's not just about you and you scoring. It's about getting guys on the floor involved, making them better in the game.
Johnson takes his seat. Zigmar's Rimo into the game for Hawaii. A 3 missed by the Highlanders, and we're still scoreless a minute in. Sharif Drammeh off the mark. Rebound touched by the Highlanders over the baseline, so second chance here for Hawaii. Rainbow Warriors 14-10 overall. It's just their 7th game away from the islands. It's a popular place for teams to go visit non-conference, so you don't have to leave too often.
Are we going?
I'm ready.
I can't wait for us to go. We're sending out our memo early to go to Hawaii. I know Coach Granat would love for the Big West and Prime Ticket to be out there to support their fans.
Nice move by E.D. Diallo, and he opens the scoring for the Highlanders.
Well, Diallo, he is big inside, and just to move around him is going to be tough. But going around for the right-hand hook shot is definitely how he can really get the job done.
Great pass by Drew Buggs, and that's going to send Hawaii to the line. 2-0, UC Riverside leading. Riverside has been close in this series. Now, Hawaii did have to vacate almost a full handful of wins from the 2013 and 2014 seasons, but despite the fact that Hawaii maybe is the more nationally recognized name in basketball, Islanders have held their own. First free throw goes for Zigmar's Rimo, one of the international players for Hawaii. He's from Madona, Latvia. Averaging 2 points and a rebound per game. He's hit his scoring average already. 2-2.
You know, one thing I really love when Hawaii gets the chance to come back, especially to California, because they have a lot of guys that's from this area. So you get your family has an opportunity to come and visit, because, you know, it's hard taking that 6-hour and 22-minute flight to Hawaii. But when they come here and get their families involved, it's great to see.
E.D. Diallo misses from inside the paint. Diallo, another one of those big program transfers. He came over from Boston College. May stuck. Good defense here by UC Riverside. Highlanders might not have a ton of wins on the season, but they played very hard, especially on the defensive end, and they forced the turnover.
Well, that's what you want from your team. We can see early that both teams are not making shots, but you want to have someone that's playing with heart and determination on the defensive end. And you can see right now UC Riverside has done that. Hopefully they can come back down, get a great pick and roll. We see Chance Murray using that pick and roll with Diablo right now to try to get an open look.
2-3 zone from Hawaii, and they get a deflection. It's going to stay with Riverside. To illustrate that point for UCR defensively, number 1 in the conference in three-point defense. Number 2 in overall field goal defensive percentage.
The defense is all about heart, Sam. And a lot of times, especially when your team is not playing well early on, they're starting to, like I said, they're trying to peak now, but it starts on the defensive end. Shots is going to be made and missed all the time. But your defense will definitely be constant as Chance Murray knocks down the nice three-point basket when you play with heart.
There's a hometown roll and a half, makes it 5-2. Riverside leading. Murray was hot in his most recent performance at CSUN, hit a season-high 3 triples in the win. Drammeh inside the lane, way short. It's an air ball. Here come the Highlanders. Sylvester pull up from the baseline. And he does not get the same bounce, and then we have a foul on the floor, and this is going to go on Hawaii. Check that. They'll wave it off. Here's the 3.
Well, he definitely got the roll and the bounce on his shot, but it was a quality shot coming off the pick and roll, and he can shoot the basketball. And as a defender, if you step off and give him a wide open look, he will be able to knock down these three-point baskets.
That foul on E.D. Diallo, his second.
It's a big blow. Diallo with 2 fouls early on, so they have to come with someone else to try to fill that void.
Fortunately for Riverside, that someone else is Alex Larson. Drammeh turns it over, trying to throw it down low to Rimo.
You can see that UC Riverside's defense, even more so, it's more off from the ball movement. When you have those pick and rolls from top and point guards trying to drive, if you defend the right way, your second line of defense is going to be there to help you.
Four minutes in, it's 5-2 Riverside. Rosser misses the 3. And rebound to Brock Steptoe. Hawaii wants to push. Down low to Rimo. And a turnover. One too many passes. Now we got a tie up on the floor. Arrow favoring UC. Make that favoring Hawaii. It'll be Rainbow Warriors basketball when we return to SRC Arena. Highlanders up by 3.
They got out of the brand with the win. The Rainbow Warriors made just 3 field goals in the second half, but Aron Ganot said defense and rebounding was something his team got back to. The numbers show it there, guys, and also the free throw line. They made 20 of 24 free throws, 17 of 20 in the second half, guys.
Good stuff for Sean, and Hawaii out of the break drills a 3. Leland Green, the LA native, ties things at 5.
Well, definitely, they was shooting. It was 0 for 3 going into that shot. But Leland Green comes in the game, gets a wide open 3 in the corner, knocks it down.
Got a call underneath, 3 in the key on Alex Larson. So a turnover back to Hawaii, who after turning the ball over 3 times in the first 4 minutes, finally getting some rhythm on offense. Corner 3 is short there from Jack Purchase. The other way with Riverside, they've won 2 of their last 3 games. Justin Bell, the interim head coach, taking over just before conference play started. It was tough timing to take over a team, but they are starting to play better now.
Well, he's definitely filled in that role. He's definitely capable to get the job done.
Larson got his arms raked. Foul will go on Brock Steptoe, and Alex Larson will head to the line, the big Swede. Holds the UC Riverside record for most games started. This is a senior who started 109 times in his career. This is only the 6th time he has not started a game. that he's played it.
Yes, Sam, is definitely because of that ankle injury. And the coach always talked about Larson being that guy. He practiced every single time. He plays every single game. And having him miss those couple games, it kind of changed it. But he's back on the floor. And when Larson, on the last possession, when Larson gets it down on the low block, he is very skilled. He's a big body down there that can handle his own.
Goes 1 for 2 from the line. Dikembe Martin checked into the game after the first free throw, so he is another big-time scorer for the Highlanders. CR up by 1. Rimo hammered on his way in, and he'll head to the charity stripe. Second meeting in the last 2 weeks between UC Riverside and Hawaii. Highlanders went to the islands winless, and they left with some momentum.
Well, definitely, you see one of the major things for Hawaii is Mike Thomas not being on the floor. I mean, he provides toughness, he provides scoring and rebounding. And let's go back to my keys saying Hawaii's ball movement now is starting to come in effect. And Leland Green right now using that high pick and roll to kind of get the slip pass for his teammate to get to the basket. And that's going to be something that UC Riverside has to be aware of. When they start moving the ball and get wide open looks, you're going to be in trouble.
Zigmar's Rimo 0 for 2 from the free throw line, so it's still a 1-point lead for the Highlanders facing the 2-3 zone. Sylvester corner 3 rims out. Rimo collects the board.
There's one thing about it, when you're in a zone, a 2-3 zone, you can't get baited into taking long-range shots because that's what the zone wants you to do. They want you to shoot the ball instead of quick rotation, dribble drives, and pass and kick.
Rimo commits the foul on Larson on the rebound. We were testing the rims earlier today. They seemed soft rims. I think they can get some rolls.
No, you saying that because you was hitting every shot. Sam, you a shooter. That's what you do.
I still lost. We had an epic horse game. Corey took me down to the shock of no one.
I must say, Sam, you are a better shooter than I thought. I mean, I couldn't believe you hit 5 in a row on me.
Unfortunately, you made 6. 6.5 minutes in. Low-scoring affair so far. Both teams struggling to get some rhythm. 7 on the shot clock. Give it to Larson. Kick out. Martin for 3. An offensive board poked away, but Green was standing on the end line.
But again, because Hawaii is in this 2-3 zone, and again, you have to rotate the basketball from one side of the floor to the other. It was a great play there by Chance Murray throwing the ball to Larson. Larson recognizing that the 2 defenders collapse as Dikembe Martin shoots the 3. Those are the type of shots that you want. Start inside out and be able to get those plays going during the game.
Pass down low. Nice look, but another miss from point-blank range.
It's a great pass by Chance Murray. I'm really impressed in his development at that point guard position.
James Jackson missed. That's 0 for the last 5 for the guys in gold. Hawaii's only made 1 shot on the game. He's from the field. Valle fouled in the lane. Samuta Avaye, the freshman from Hauula, Hawaii. Coach Ron Gano said the fans in Hawaii, they only really get a hometown kid to root for once every 10 years, and that Avaye could basically throw it over the entire backboard and everyone would go nuts.
You know what, one thing I would say is before the game, I just love his preparation and the way he warmed up. I mean, when you're a freshman, you got to be ready to go at all times. As Larson gets this big rebound.
Lid remains on the rim. Still 6-5.
I think one for Hawaii, when I talked about in the open, is having that second half slump. Right now, you have a first half slump. And maybe it will switch in the second half as UC Riverside out in transition.
Chance Murray fouled on the lay-in attempt, so he will go to the free throw line. That's really where Riverside's at their best, when they are not necessarily doing it on fast breaks. It's good for everybody, but when they're taking it to the hole, they seem to find more success.
Well, definitely on this play, Chance Murray right now making that on this play, making the right move, jumping on the side of the defender, trying to take a charge to avoid it to get a foul. But again, their defense is what leads into transition plays for them. Because they play hard, you can tell that they're pressuring. When the ball is moved, they're pressuring. They have high hands to get them out in transition. When you're not a good shooting team, the best way to get going is get out in transition and play hard defense.
Chance Murray made the first transfer from Arizona State. He played with the Sun Devils in the 2014 NCAA tournament.
Well, what a great surprise in even Arizona State this season, though, the way they started off, and they're getting better. You got to give a lot of props to their coaching staff and the players.
Bobby Hurley, you know about him, right?
I know about my Duke. You know I had to give my Duke blood, Duke blue guys some props.
We got a timeout on the floor. My Blue Devil 8th preseason. Tamara Inouye doing a great job with the Anteaters. Speaking of which, a shout out to head coach Mike Gillespie of the baseball team for UCI. He is going to retire at season's end between national championship at USC and multiple College World Series trips in the Big West with the Anteaters. He has more than 1,000 career wins.
Wow, that's unbelievable.
They got a block here by Hawaii as Larson tried to complete the follow-up. Good news for the Highlanders. They keep control of Vaya with the block.
But it's on that last play, you see Larson is battling. This is the second time that he's got an offensive rebound. Luckily, Hawaii's defender came over there for the block shot. But when he gets in the paint, just in that position, he has a wide base. So when the ball gets thrown down to Larson, he's able to go right up like he just did in the last possession.
Larson makes it a 5-point Riverside lead. 3 is missed by Gibson Johnson. We got a foul on the rebound. Larson top 5 in the conference in field goal percentage.
But it's no surprise that he's one of the top in field goal percentage because he uses his size. He's an excellent position rebounder, and when he gets it, he gets a chance to go right up for the easy buckets.
Leland Green for 3. Yes.
I knew that ball was going in. The ball movement, like I said in the open, with Hawaii, they continue to move the ball extremely well. Just look at the quick rotation, drive those out. Oh, he used a shot fake. Leland Green is ready to fire. He came in right in the game, hit a 3. And right there, when you have catch-and-shoot shots, guys are going to be able to make those baskets.
We got a foul on Hawaii's Gibson Johnson, his second. Big for Hawaii to get Leland Green going. Green making 2 threes tonight. He was 1 for his last 9 from the field over the last 2 games.
A lot of times you miss shots, and you have to find that rhythm. And it's just about refocusing, pressing the reset button. That's a big blow when you have Gibson out of the game because he's Mr. Consistent, Mr. Dependable for their team.
Big Menno Dykstra has checked in for Riverside. Nice job on the reverse lay-in by Cole flipping.
Now, one thing about Cole is he's a high flyer. So when he gets a chance to get those dribble drives to the basket, he's going to finish the right way with the easy layup.
4-point lead for UC Riverside, trying to sweep the season series against Hawaii. And Green lost the handle, gets it back, lands, and that's a trap.
We see right now the quick dribble drive with the finish on the other side, and that's what he can do. If you give him those lanes, like I said, he is a high flyer. If you watched him before the game started, I mean, he should have been in the dunk contest today.
12-8, UC Riverside leading. 9:37 and counting left in the opening half. Murray, air ball, but it finds its way out to Dikembe Martin, a brick. And a rebound to Hawaii. Steptoe into the lane. Larson, great defense going straight up and down. Stop for the Highlanders. Great pass, Menno Dykstra.
First of all, great defensive possession there from Larson. Getting a block and then getting the ball to Chance Murray. He shot a bad shot the last possession. Then comes back, gets right into the lane, finds Dykstra wide open for the easy dunk.
Foul on Larson. That is his first.
But look at this right now. High hands. Dykstra gets the ball. Chance Murray recognizing the floor as a point guard. You got to have the open vision. Splits the defense. Uh-oh. You trying to stop me. Dykstra is wide open for the easy dunk.
Substitutions. Larson checking out. That's his second personal that he just picked up. Edie Diallo back in the game. He also has 2 fouls. Hawaii turns it over. Kimbe Martin to Murray for 3. Another miss. Three on the way from Purchase. Too strong. Rebound controlled by Hawaii. Drammeh, head fake, and he makes it work.
Great move. He had that probably about 4 or 5 minutes ago before he got subbed out. At the same play, same dribble drive. He hesitated, using shot fake, got the defenders up in the air, and missed it, but this time making it. That is a great play for Drammeh to be able to do once he gets those attacks.
And he gets a steal. 4-point game, 8 minutes left in the opening half. Drammeh brings it back out. 13 on the shot clock. Drew Bugs. Pull up. Way strong. And a rebound to Mark. Almost broke his own ankles.
Yeah, hopefully okay. I've seen him twist that ankle.
Murray down low to Diallo. Quick pass out, too fast. Flippin couldn't handle it, and it'll take us to a timeout on the floor. Chance Murray running point for Riverside. He's got the dish. Menno Dykstra the double. Rashawn, what'd you hear?
Yeah, Adam Jacobson, one of the assistants over there on the Hawaii staff, made a huge declaration to the team saying, look, every time we get the ball offensively, any little bump or touch, we're falling and flopping all over the place. We're not a soft offensive team. Eran Ganot chipped in and said, look, it's high risk, high reward. If we're going to flop all over the place like that, it favors them. But if we're going to be strong and attack the basket, then it can favor us. We'll get to the free throw line, guys.
He's definitely right. Because UC Riverside plays great active defense with high hands, you have to be aggressive going into the basket.
Purchase knocks down the 3. Good job by Zigmar's Raimo to set him up.
You see the last 3 or 4 possessions, when Hawaii is making shots, it has been in the corner. It's because of their ball movement. Rotation, swing, corner shot. And they've been making this. Leland Green was the start of that.
Hawaii not a particularly good 3-point shooting team, but finding success here. That is their 4th 3 already. Drammeh giving Hawaii the lead.
It starts off with the high pick and roll. Dribble drive inside the paint. Swing, ball to that mid-cotton corner area as Drammeh knocks down a sweet 3.
16-14, Hawaii leading. They're on an 8-0 run. Menno Dykstra, the lefty hook won't go. Rebound controlled by the Rainbow Warriors. Bugs, great dish, but Raimo blocked at the rim. Good recovery by DJ Sylvester.
Well, it's just a great move there by Bugs, being the facilitator to Raimo's. He has to make those shots.
Sylvester bumped by Sharif Drammeh. Stay obviously with UC Riverside. A couple of threes starting to go down for Hawaii.
It's all about getting guys inside. When you get more attention in the paint, you have wide open looks, and that's what Hawaii has been doing. They use their ball movement, they use their dribble drive, and because they attract so much attention in the paint, guys will be wide open for these threes. And so UC Riverside, even though you're a good defensive team and you play with high hands and you got great length, you have to be aware of when the ball is being moved to the corner for these open threes.
UC Riverside down 2. Seen Hawaii go on an 8-0 run. Now 3 on the shot clock. Murray, step back 3. And this controlled by Zigmar's Raimo.
I think their last 2 possessions has been tough shots. And Hawaii is coming out using the high pick and roll, getting the guy. And if it wasn't a foul there on step toe, Drammeh would have hit a wide open 3 again in the corner.
Foul goes on Chance Murray. That is his second, and that will put Hawaii into the bonus. Brock Steptoe, one of the best all-around shooters in the Big West, to the line. 78% free throw shooter, knocks the first one down.
If I'm Hawaii, Sam, I will continue to run a high pick and roll and force UC Riverside to defend that way. Now you're in the penalty. You have 4.5 minutes to go. If you get inside the paint, you get fouled. And that's what we've seen before from the last game. They didn't shoot the ball particularly well in the first half, but they went to the foul line and shot well from the foul line.
Murray fouled on that drive. Zigmar's Raimo will pick up his second. Chance for Riverside to snap what is a 10-0 run right now for Hawaii. Chance Murray, 68% free throw shooter. Alex Larson is checked back in for Riverside. Ido Fleischer.
It's definitely having Larson back in the game. We've seen that Riverside has missed their last few baskets. Now you have a guy that can get those offensive rebounds and get extra possession for second chance points.
Murray goes 1 for 2. So it's a 10-1 run right now for Hawaii. They're up by 3. 4.5 left in the opening half. Here's a steal. Dikembe Martin will go coast to coast for the lady.
I tell you that UC Riverside does an excellent job defending the basketball. Their perimeter guys always have high hands. They're denying their guards so they can't catch the ball as Dikembe Martin gets that steal for the easy layup.
Leland Green, long 2. Too strong. Offensive board poked away. Here comes Martin. Martin shredding the defense, and then it's swatted out of bounds. No, 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 says Sharif Drammeh.
Oh, I don't know if he's trying to use Dikembe Mutombo's high hand. Except when you're on the floor, and UC Riverside does a great job, like I said early on before the break, is having high hands. Their perimeter defenders does a great job of getting out and pressuring the point guards where they have that active defense to cause those turnovers.
1-point lead for Hawaii, looking for some revenge. They lost 10 days ago at home to these Islanders, 64-60. Sylvester, corner 3, yes.
First of all, what a great pass from Chance Murray. Sharif Drammeh didn't even see the basketball. He threw the ball right over his head for Sylvester to knock down an easy 3 in the corner.
Drew Buggs drops it off. Ido Fleischer lost the handle going up. And Alex Larson will take that for the Highlanders.
You have to be better on that possession. Great pick and roll play. Definitely was a wide open basket.
Excellent hustle on the other side, though. Brock Steptoe the steal. Steptoe muscles his way inside, missed the lay-in, and Alex Larson clears the glass. UC Riverside 20, Hawaii 18. Sam Farber, Corey Maggette, Rashawn Haylock here with you in the Inland Empire tonight. Larson takes it mid-post. Spins away from the double team, which catches up with them and forces the travel.
Well, great position pass. Look at Drammeh doesn't even see the basketball from the pass, and Sylvester knocks it down in the corner. But again, Chance Murray is getting better and better each game, understanding that point guard position to be an extension of the coach on the floor.
Two-point game, Riverside leading. Fleischer laying down low, missed badly with the lefty hook. 5 on the shot clock. Steptoe lets it go and gives the Islanders back the lead.
You have to stop these three-point baskets from Hawaii. They're not getting anything when you stop running through your shot clock violation plays. There's 25-plus seconds on the clock. You have to battle the entire shot clock. They're not doing it. They're getting offensive rebounds. And one of the hottest shooters in the league gets a wide-open three to knock it down.
Foul went on Ido Fleischer on the other end, so that'll put Alex Larson at the line. It's from Sweden. He actually played youth basketball, the Swedish equivalent of high school, with Sharif Drammeh of Hawaii.
Yeah, a lot of international players on this floor.
Those two can trash talk to each other, and no one will have any idea what they're talking about. No one will know.
But you know what, Sam? This game, we have seen multiple three-point baskets from Hawaii. And it's a one-point game with a great pass there by Bugs. Getting Alex Larson up in the air, or almost knocks down the easy two. But again, the threes, wide open threes, and they're only up 1 point. So that means UC Riverside, you got to continue to focus on the defensive end and cut down those wide open baskets.
Hawaii regaining the 1 point lead. Sharif Drammeh swats the ball into row 4.
But look at Bucks getting inside the paint. You try to stop him. Oh, he gets Larson up in the air to make the great feed to his teammates. That's just great recognition when you know a big is going to step up to try to make that block and find the open man.
Rosser, the drive, hits it off the side of the backboard. Hawaii recovers. 1 minute left in this opening half. Rainbow Warriors with a 1 point lead. Bugs missed the three. We got an offensive foul on Brandon Rosser, redshirt senior from Temecula.
You know what? I think anyone can be a great three-point shooter when you have wide open looks. When you go in the gym and shoot the basketball by yourself, as you did early on, knocking on those open threes.
That's my specialty.
You get the knockdown, you get quality looks at the basket when you don't have a defender stepping out on you.
Drammeh stuck on the baseline, throws it off Rosser as he was falling out of bounds, and saves the possession for Hawaii.
But one thing about Sharif Drammeh is he's tough. He's going to trash talk you. He's going to battle every possession. And that's what you want to have during a game, because sometimes that changes even the mindset of the team, the chemistry. The guys start to focus better and play harder.
Drammeh head fake on the three, pull up 2.
That's a great play. That's a great play. Using the shot fake, getting defender up in the air, then taking the one dribble pull-up. He plays with emotion. He plays with passion. And you have to slow down him when he's on the floor.
Use or beat the best.
Well, you know what? That's all about focus. It's all about focus. And you see those games, they were up in those games. And then what happened within those games that changed their mindset and their focus that they end up losing. So that almost plays into what I said in the open, having those second half slumps. And that's all about focus. When you're on the floor, you have to be ready at all parts of the game.
Sylvester did not realize that the clock was almost out. Airballs the buzzer beater. And
team in the locker room at halftime, it isn't always going to be pretty, but you got to learn how to win these ugly games. He said defensively, he liked that they had active hands. They were able to get a lot of deflections in that first half, hoping that continues here in the second, guys.
I appreciate an honest coach.
Well, he's right. They had great active hands, which got those turnovers for him. But again, you have to defend not just from the first line of defense, but the second, not giving wide open threes.
Alec Hickman knocks down one, and we are all tied at 25. Hickman, the freshman from J. Sarah Catholic.
Well, he's taking the play out of Hawaii's book they had in the first half. Great ball movement leading to open three-point baskets to knock down the three.
Now we got a steal here. Murray throwing it over the top to Sylvester. Islanders going through their offensive set. Sylvester with his toes on the line, missed the long two. Rebound tapped out to Murray.
It's just one thing about when you're in a 2-3 zone, you got to have dribble drives instead of just passing a basketball, because what it does, it leads to you having another wide open look. And I think for UC Riverside, even though you're getting great ball movement, as he Harkin knocks down this three, but it was open because Hawaii did not move out on that 2-3 zone.
Alec Hickman tying the game at 25. UC Riverside looking for their third win in their last 4 games. Nice pass underneath, and the reverse lay-in there for Gibson Johnson. The only player on the floor who is alive for both Bush administrations.
Well, the good thing is having Gibson Johnson back on the floor through the early foul trouble in the first half. But Drew Buggs have been doing a fantastic job at getting in the teeth of the defense and making plays for other players as Sylvester knocks down the open three.
DJ Sylvester now with 6. His makes have been from distance. UC Riverside up by 1. Sharif Drammeh cut off by Larson. Buggs, the Long Beach native, missed the 3. Larson had the rebound and then was fouled by Drammeh. Second foul on the Swede. Some Swede-to-Swede violence, and here's Sylvester with the 3.
Well, it's all about your range, and that's one thing Sylvester can do. He can shoot the basketball, not just at the line, but a little further away. But it's all about the ball movement of UC Riverside. But again, when they're in the 2-3 zone, be in attack mode.
Larson wants to attack, bangs off Johnson, lost it out of bounds, last touch by Hawaii.
But it looked like a foul to me. With a strong move by Alec Larson down in the paint, you got to have more of those plays, because it will lead to wide open looks for your other teammates.
This time they called a foul. It's on Drew Buggs, freshman from Long Beach. His first second-team foul. 28-27, UC Riverside with the lead. 6-2 run to open the half for the Highlanders, and an offensive foul underneath on Alex Larson.
Third foul on Alec Larson. I mean, I don't know about that foul, but what Alex Larson does extremely well is get great post position. Gibson Johnson is a smaller defender on him, and sometimes the bigger guy will get those fouls on that play.
One thing Riverside does have in their favor, they got a lot of bigs. I mean, this is a large UC Riverside team. That's a large 3 from the smallest man on the floor, Brock Steptoe, all 5'9", making it rain.
You should check your scouting report, because if you look at his shooting percentage, he can flat out shoot it when he's wide open.
Here's the drive. Locks foul, plus the bucket. What a drive by Drew Buggs, the redshirt freshman, coming back home.
The way to get out in transition. What an unbelievable finish. Hard fall there by Buggs, but hopefully that could get him going. He has been doing a tremendous job this entire game of getting other guys involved, on making his teammates better. He has some open looks, Sam, that he's missed, but hopefully this layup could get him going.
You know those Long Beach Poly guys are tough.
You definitely got to be tough when you're from the LBC.
Alex Larson fouled. Just which of the three Hawaii players inside committed the infraction, and they're going to put it on Gibson Johnson. That is his third personal.
It's definitely been a battle down there from Larson and Gibson Johnson as he's getting subbed out the game. But again, Larson does a great job of finding that position inside to get defenders to foul him.
4-point game, Hawaii on top. Sylvester. Step back two. Rims out. Larson, another board. A great look, gets it to Sylvester. In amongst the trees, misses. And we got a foul on the rebound. This might be on Larson. If it is, it's number 4.
So
it is his 4th.
Gibson Johnson and Alec Larson. That last possession, it was basically a bobble of multiple guys within the interior defense. Surprised he got that foul. But again, you got to be extra careful when you're in foul trouble not to give the officials a chance to call those plays.
4 minutes into the second half, seen a bit more rhythm from both sides. Bugs to Raimo. He'll take the contact from Edi Diallo. His third personal. We'll have free throws when we return. Hawaii hitting the big 3,000
miles for them to get there. But again, no matter what, when you come to a different city, you have to be ready to play in the first half and in the second half. And we see right now in the second half, actually they're doing well. They're shooting 60%. In the first half, they were shooting 33%. So hopefully they can withstand that in this second half and continue to have their focus to play better.
Latvian import Zigmars Raimo goes 2 for 2 at the charity stripe. He has 6, and that is the lead for Hawaii.
I tell you, man, Drew Bugs have been doing an unbelievable job of making his teammates better. Even when your shot is not falling, you have to continue to get your guys involved at the point guard spot, and he's been doing that this game.
Murray for 3, short. Rebound ping-pongs around, and eventually Hawaii controls. There is Drew Bugs, the redshirt freshman out of Long Beach Poly. Drammeh for 3, yes.
That was a great-looking shot from Sharif Drammeh. The defender went under the pick and roll, and you haven't noticed that Hawaii is shooting pretty good today from the three-point line. As Drew Bugs gets his steal, finds the open man.
Drammeh misses the 3. Shot goes down for Dikembe Martin, local product from Riverside.
I want to see Dikembe Martin play with a little more passion, be a little more aggressive when he steps on the floor. He's their leading scorer on his team. So you have to try to score more buckets to get your guys involved as Jack Purchase knocks down an easy 3 in the corner with ball movement coming from Hawaii.
More international relations here in Riverside. Purchase from Melbourne, Australia, makes it a 10-point Hawaii lead. Flipping, trying to go to Diallo. That one's poked away. And the Warriors want to run. They're up 40-30 right now. 6 minutes into the second half. Step toe gives to Raimo. 10 on the shot clock. 3 is up and too strong from Drew Bugs. Of a timeout taken by Riverside. Corey, you know, you never know who you're going to run into when you come to a college basketball game. Tony Gonzalez.
Everybody knows how much work you did on the gridiron, but you were a talented basketball player as well. What was it about the game of basketball that had you so impassioned that you wanted to play 2 sports in college?
I did, and we went to the Sweet 16, last Cal Berkeley team to do that. But hoops was always my first love. I can't lie. And I wanted to be an NBA player. It didn't work out that well. I think I could have went to the NBA, but I'm glad I chose football. It gave me a great life and great family. But basketball is, that's my first love. That's my baby.
And you were a bruiser too. I mean, a little undersized as a forward, but you get in there, you rebound the basketball. And that helped you on the gridiron, I would imagine.
Oh, I wouldn't have been the player I was if I didn't play basketball. Basketball helped me so much more in football. And then football helped me be a better basketball player, too, with the physicality of it. So it just 2 great sports. I always tell kids, play football and basketball, cross-train. It's only going to make you a better athlete. When you get to the pro level, it's all about athleticism and mindset, of course.
And fellow Cal Bear Jason Kidd announced today as a finalist for the Basketball Hall of Fame. Your thoughts about a fellow Golden Bear?
He's going. It's no question. If he doesn't get out, there's something wrong with the process because he's such a phenomenal player. He's the reason I went to Berkeley. When I got there, he was my recruiting guy. He took us out to a couple games. It was cool. Said he loved it there. So Jason's been somebody I looked up to for a long time, and I say congratulations already because he's going to the Hall of Fame.
Chiefs Hall of Famer, soon to be Pro Football Hall of Famer Tony Gonzalez, Sam.
Stuff, Rashawn. Great find here on the sideline.
Yes, Rashawn finds everybody, but I tell you the story. Tony Gonzalez used to come up and play against the Clippers in their offseason, so I had a chance of playing against him, and it was unbelievable because, like he said, the physicality, having that type of guy to go up against, it was great for me because it made me want to get back in the weight room. But again, he couldn't stop me on the floor, though. I'm going to tell you that. He chose the right sport.
He might come over here yet.
Hey, it's okay.
All right.
It's all love.
9-point lead right now for Hawaii. They lead Tony Gonzalez's cousin, Dikembe Martin, at UC Riverside. Steptoe turns it over. Murray into the lane. Murray will finish with the left.
What a great move by Chance Murray. Steptoe lost the ball, but again, comes down. He had a steal and uses the crossover to get the easy layup.
This odd trend continues where Hawaii, not the greatest three-point shooting team, continues to find success beyond the arc. And UC Riverside, not known for getting a lot of steals, has scored off a few of them today. Here's a 3, another one. Sharif Drammeh.
Well, you know how it starts. Hawaii is doing a great job of throwing the ball inside to the bigs. And their bigs, and not saying anything bad about them, but are not great scorers in the interior. And they look to find guys on the wing to make their threes as Dijksters makes the easy layup inside the interior of the paint.
I know the native of the Netherlands, now with 4. Back to an 8-point advantage. Drammeh from distance again. Yes!
He is on fire. But again, like I just said, they're using their bigs inside, throw it inside. If you attack the bigs, the corner and the top perimeter shooters are getting wide open shots. As Dijksters is letting them know that I can shoot the trifecta as well.
A 7-footer ripping the net cord. Dueling banjos here at the Student Rec Center on the campus of UC Riverside. Green the drive. He was too close.
Multiple times we've seen even Sharif Drammeh, the same play, missed the easy layup. But again, they're getting more of their points from the 3 than the 2.
Sharif Drammeh leads all scorers with 16. He's hit 4 threes, Corey.
Well, I got a report right now because if you look at it, you say, hey, they're not a 3-point shooting team. But tonight, they're letting it fly and they're making them.
You said it several times, Corey, that both teams are doing things well today that they haven't usually. Is that kind of going against your own scouting report and saying, all right, they're going to assume we can't do this, so let's try and take advantage of that?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think, too, from UC Riverside, they're great as far as defense. And from their bigs.
Oh, my goodness.
I tell you.
They're going to review and make sure that James Jackson got that one off in time. Senior from Spring Valley.
You know, even more what I loved about that shot, it was a confidence shot as well. You could tell he's comfortable shooting those three-point shots. When he looked at the clock, he was ready to fire and knock it down.
What was once a double-digit advantage is down to 5 now for Hawaii.
UC Riverside right now is one guy you have to focus on. You make Ramos almost make those baskets inside. Jamar, I mean, he's not going to shoot the basketball when he's in interior. He is doing what he's supposed to do. If you're up and on, you give him a wide open layup, he will take it. If not, he's finding those wing shooters to make those baskets during this game.
UC Riverside forcing the turnover. On a 6-0 spurt here. Martin splits 2 defenders. Pulls up, knocks it down.
I love what Dikembe Martin did on that play. They tried to trap him from the pick and roll, split the defense, used the step back to alleviate for that jump shot. But again, they're going to need more of that from him during this game.
8-0 run for UC Riverside. It's a one-possession game with 8:45 left to go. All alone and all the way into the 10 is Gibson Johnson.
Well, I tell you this from Coach Gannat, what a great substitution. You take a non-scoring big out of the game, and you put a scoring big and Gibson Johnson back. Well, they're concerned about making three-point baskets. Hey, Gibson Johnson can score the basketball as he gets the wide open layup.
And Dykstra working against the double team up with the left hand. It's short, but he'll go to the free throw line. The foul is on Gibson Johnson. That's his 4th.
Well, you look at this play. No one is going to stop the basketball. Gibson Johnson goes right into the teeth of the defense. And then on the flip side, I tell you, he's having a horrible night from a foul standpoint. I mean, hopefully he can stay in this game, but that's his 4th foul.
Menno Dykstra to the line. Coach Bell talking to us during the week said that he had back issues really from day 1 of the regular season. And it's only very recently gotten better. He said it's the last 3 to 4 games. And we said, well, Coach, that's 2 wins in the last 3 games. He said, yeah, that's about right.
Well, if you look at his size, I mean, that's a 7-footer that can stretch the floor. Even now, he's not at 100%, and he's still efficient. 3 for 4 from the field, 9 points. Again, you want to be able to get your guys healthy, and he's going to play a big part with this team and with their success.
They get a trap. Hawaii will use the timeout. Poor decision by Steptoe to pick it up in the Hawaii and UC Riverside shot below 34% from the field. In the second half, they're both well above 50%. Corey, what is different?
You said it, Sam. 33%, 61%, 29%, 53%. They're making shots. And sometimes you can't make shots, and you got to find a way. It's been quality looks. I think Drammeh has been sensational in the second half. Knock it down a 3-ball. And then you see Riverside has been more active on the defensive end. And Dikembe Martin has been aggressive. Dykstra has came in and been aggressive. Jackson hits the big 3 down with the shot clock. So again, it's just about teams coming out, playing with a little more heart.
Drammeh for Hawaii leads all scorers with 16. Dykstra and Murray, the top scorers for Riverside, with 9 apiece. Murray with the ball in his hands right now. The Arizona State transfer up with the left hand, too strong. Rebound secured by Rimo. Rimo, kick out. Steptoe passed up the 3. And then a strip and takeaway. Flipping with the steal. 7 minutes left here at SRC Arena. Riverside down 3. Martin, ball in a string. Lost in the lane, and it's double dribble. Riverside pleading their case, saying that it was knocked out of his hands. Not the biggest argument from Martin, so leads me to believe that was the right call.
Well, definitely it was hit out of his hand by Drammeh on that play. But hey, sometimes the ref make calls that might not be the right one, and you just got to keep playing.
Foul's going to go on Menno Dijkstra. That is his first. Dijkstra likes playing Hawaii. He had a career-high 17 in the win 10 days ago, and he's got 9 tonight.
You remember those games when you have great shooting nights and you feel like, hey, these guys can't stop me. You come out with the same aggression, you can be really efficient going into the next game.
Drammeh collects in the paint. Kick out. 3 on the way from Steptoe. Yeah.
Man down. It all starts again. Drammeh inside the paint. He's not shooting the basketball. He's trying to find the open man. If Gibson Johnson in the game, you can't do that. He's going to go score. Just great ball movement by Hawaii.
A nice jump of the passing lane. Drammeh gets the steal. 6-point lead for Hawaii. They'll try and build. Drammeh spins in the lane. Stripped by Martin. Dikembe Martin. The floater. No, but the putback is there.
A great switch steal there by Dikembe Martin on the other end. And Chance Murray, you got to be aggressive. A guy missed a shot, you got to follow up. Be aggressive going to the basket to get the easy layup.
Got a foul on the sideline. Looks like, well, here's the last bucket from Hawaii, the 3 up top.
But it all started with Drammeh in the middle. They're baiting UC Riverside where he should not be that attraction inside the paint. You can't double him because you're leaving wide open shooters. Steptoe's percentage, he's one of the top in the league at shooting 3-point baskets. And then again, it's wide open looks. If you're giving a guy, hey, if they give you wide open looks, you're going to knock it down.
I'm knocking it down.
So again, they have to be better or trying to let Drammeh score the basketball inside the paint.
Chance Murray at the line for 1 and 1. Now 4 consecutive contests in double-digit scoring for the LA native out of Price High School originally. He's got 13. And it is a 2-point contest. 5:20 left to play.
Well, I love the full-court pressure again from UC Riverside, forcing Hawaii to get out of what they're doing.
Steptoe missed the long 3, purchased the offensive board. Drammeh stripped. Murray with numbers to Sylvester. Back to Murray. Lefty lane. Goes. Puts the foul.
What a play by Chance Murray. That's his second steal. Getting inside the teeth of the defense. Makes the pass to Sylvester. He gets it back to the man that made the play for the and one. But great ball movement and great finish by Chance Murray.
Chance Murray averaging 11 per game on the season. Against Hawaii, he's averaging over 16 per contest. And he's put Riverside on top with the bulk of a 17-5 run.
But they do a great job, Sam. Their perimeter defenders have high hands, great length. They get their position where it needs to be on the floor. And this is the reason why they can get steals. This is the reason why they attract so much attention and force the point guards from Hawaii not to be comfortable.
UC Riverside with a 1-point lead. See if Hawaii can stop the bleeding. Been outscored 17-5 in the recent minutes. Bugs passed, deflected, and taken away. Murray slings it across to Sylvester, and they'll set the offense.
I'll tell you, Chance Murray has been doing a great job. Just his patience. He could have went in and tried to take that layup, but he pulls it back up, gets set up. He is the leader on the floor as Bucks gets the steal and the finish.
Big play there by the Long Beach native to put Hawaii back on top. 53-52.
I love the matchup between Drew Bucks and Chance Murray. Both guys are playing with a lot of passion on the floor.
Murray to drive. Murray. Bucket and the block.
There's one person I feel sorry for because Gibson Johnson.
Double-double in the recent win over CSUN, and now he's at the line with a chance to get himself to 20 points total on the day. Takes the first. Takes the and one and sinks it. What was going on that last huddle, Rashawn?
Justin Bell implored his team to get after defensively, but also rebound the basketball, especially his guards. He pointed right at DJ Sylvester and Dikembe Martin, saying, you guys got to rebound the ball. Secure the basketball. 3:41 left. Let's go win this thing.
Sigmar's Rimo head fake, and he gets Larson to commit his 5th foul. So both sides have lost a big man for the final 3.5 minutes of this contest.
I tell you, these two, even with Gibson Johnson fouled out actually with the same official call in every single foul. And then on the flip side, Larson, they've done a great job of getting him up in the air to get these fouls. I mean, when you got 1 foul, 2 fouls, 3 fouls, you have to really be aware of the officials on the floor. But what a great play by Ramos, getting them up in the air and forcing the official to make a call.
Sigmar's Rimo, longtime Latvian junior national team player. Has the first one rim out. It's been a tough day at the line in certain respects. He's now 4 for 7. Make that 4 for 8. He's a 70% free throw shooter normally, and now a foul called on Sharif Drammeh. Contact to the face. We'll send James Jackson to the line.
But if from UC Riverside, it's Ramos missed a shot, Drammeh hits him in the face on that play.
That's a foul.
That's a foul. Going to the foul line. But again, if I'm UC Riverside, force the ball down to Ramos in the paint. You make him try to be a scorer. If not, you have guys that you might have to foul them. Put them on the foul line so you can give yourself a chance on the floor. But now that Gibson Johnson out in the game, you don't have that interior scorer on the floor.
One more free throw for Jackson. He listed his hobbies. One of them was sleeping. Interesting choice.
That's his hobby?
That's what he said.
You know what? When you get a lot of sleep, you play to your best.
Apparently he missed free throws, too. Went 0 for 2 on that trip. He had that big 3 earlier to beat the shot clock. The runner does not go. Menno Dykstra had the rebound, lost it, but it falls to Martin. 3 minutes left. Riverside up by 2, trying to win for the 3rd time in their last 4 games. Seesaw battle to be sure. Martin from the corner. Long rebound tracked down by Green. 2-on-2. Green all the way in. Missed the shot, and they're calling it on the floor anyways. It should be 1-and-1 free throws regardless for Green.
But Chance Murray made a great pass to Dikembe Martin in the corner that missed the shot. But then Leland Green goes in attack on a transition. Forced the officials to make the call. He gets fouled, goes to the line.
Murray taking the foul. It was his third personal. Green, a 42% free throw shooter, hits the first. This for the tie. Sophomore out of Redondo Union High School. Missed it short. Still a 1-point advantage for the Highlanders. Lob to Dykstra. Extra pass, Sylvester. Wide open three. A long rebound to Martin. Pull up in the lane. No. Rebound Dykstra. Martin again from distance. Yes!
That's ice water in the veins. He hasn't been shooting the ball well, but great rebound by Dykstra, feeding Dikembe Martin to take that tough three to knock it down.
Tony Gonzalez's cousin puts Riverside up by 4. And now a foul goes on Dikembe Martin.
When you have missed shots, you got to try to get a second chance points. Get the offensive rebound, go up and battle again. Hey, you know what? If you give me 2 shots, I'm going to make it.
Free throws for Drew Buggs. It's actually 1-1. Buggs is a 68% free throw shooter. Calmly hits the first, all 5 of his points in the second half.
He's definitely been the heart and soul of this team during this game. Because even though he's not shooting the ball well, as he knocks down 2 free throws, I mean, what great passage that Drew Buggs has made this game. Getting into the teeth of the defense with his dribble drives. He has made everyone on the floor better for Hawaii.
1 possession game, 90 seconds left here in the Inland Empire. Martin, pull up for 3. Rebound to Hawaii.
Well, that seemed like that was a heat check shot. I don't know about the time of the game to make that play. You should be more aggressive, get the high pick and roll to find a better shot during the score.
Buggs draws a crowd. Purchase for 3. No. Rebound to Riverside. And then a foul on Rimo. He wanted the jump ball.
Excellent rebound by Chance Murray. He is battling during this game. And you know what? It started on the defensive end. When you have 7 steals, it starts on there. You're defending. You're being aggressive. You're having high hands. You're being alert on the floor. And then again, goes and gets his rebound. I mean, he's close to a triple-double this game by just playing hard and making the right plays, Sam.
Chance Murray, a double bonus opportunity. And will shoot 2. This means it will be a 1-possession game. Hawaii checks in the sharpshooter Brock Steptoe to replace Leland Green.
Be interesting to see what happens with UC Riverside does on the defensive end. Do you pressure them to make Hawaii take a quick shot? As Chance Murray misses 2 free throws, it'd be tough. You got to play lockdown defense coming down the last 45 seconds.
Coach Bell imploring the Highlanders for defense. Hawaii a chance to tie with a 2, take the lead with a 3. Drammeh in the lane. Off glass and good. We are tied at 58.
What a great play by Sharif Drammeh. Hanging in the air, Sam, for that finish.
The sweet finish by the Swede to tie it.
don't waste a great opportunity when you get the chance on the floor.
Your Riverside, who has the ball in their hands for this shot?
Well, right now, you're going to get it into Dikembe Martin's hands. You're going to force them to make a play. And one thing that Dikembe can do is be in attack mode. You got Chance Murray ready to make a basket on the floor.
Tony Gonzalez's cousin. He wants to take the last shot. Missed it short. Rebound, Raimo. Hawaii lets it go at the buzzer. And we're going to have overtime here in Riverside. Sharif.
Thing that's keeping us from winning this thing is rebounding and turnovers. If we do that, we're able to win the game. And he implored them to attack the gaps against this UCR zone in this overtime period, guys.
Good start in that regard as Hawaii attacks the jump ball and wins possession, even though Menno Dykstra got his hand on it. Raimo looking for someone to dish to. Drive, the bump, and Bugs will go to the line. Bugs has been a good point guard for this Hawaii program. Good getting into passing lanes for steals. Good passer. Power guard that Coach Ganot said they're just looking for him to get experience. They expect him to be a leader in the next couple of years.
Well, he's definitely right. And you could just tell this entire game he's been leading by example. If you look at these scores, I mean, it's been unbelievable what Drammeh has been doing and Chance Murray. But it also been from Drew Bugs facilitating to his teammates to get them going.
8 points now for Drew Bugs. Hawaii has the lead here in overtime. Remember, both teams have had a big foul out. Gibson Johnson out for Hawaii. Alex Larson, the all-conference player for Riverside, is down. Martin hits the three.
He loves the confidence. You can see right now he is talking trash to Sharif Drammeh. But I love that he took that shot. You miss it going into regulation. You get a chance in the OT. You knock down the tray.
Islanders lead by 1. 4 minutes left in OT. Bugs for three. Yes!
Finally, he has had open looks that he hasn't made. He's been getting everybody involved, and he knocks down the open three. What an unbelievable shot there by Drew Bugs.
He seesaws back to Hawaii. Dykstra, short. And the rebound to stay with Riverside. Martin from the corner. Yes!
Oh, my. As he's talking trash again to Sharif Drammeh. A lot of times in an overtime, you can wake up a sleeping giant, and that's what they have done against Dikembe Martin.
Martin has 15, and Riverside leads by 1. Drammeh from the corner, wide open, knocks it down, and stares down a fan in the stands.
Man, I'm telling you, first of all, why was Sharif Drammeh wide open in a three? No one attempted to run out. He's been making threes this entire game.
Season high 5 threes made tonight by Sharif Drammeh. Hawaii by 2. Martin to Jackson. He can't tie it. Rebound over the end line, and it's going to stay with Riverside.
It's been a 3-point shootout. What a great play there by the Dikembe Martin as he's talking trash to Sharif. And then Sharif said, uh-oh, I can do the same thing. I'm going to talk trash too as he makes the three.
Martin missed from in close, and then a foul was going to put Hawaii at the line.
I don't know about that one. He got fouled on the play, went up for the rebound. It should have been a jump ball because he put both hands on the ball, but gets a foul. Just an unbelievable play there.
Drew Bugs to the line. First one rims out. Good athletic family. Drew's father, Andrew, a defensive back for Iowa State football. Drew 0 for 2. So still a 2-point lead for Hawaii.
It shows how important it is for free throw shooting late in the games. You have to really focus.
Murray gets the runner to go, and we're tied at 66.
I love the patience again from Chance Murray, getting that easy two. Because he's such a great ball handler and he can facilitate to his teammates, he gets a clean driving lane to give him that easy layup.
Step toe way downtown. Listed short. And the ball goes out of bounds. It'll go to Riverside. Chance Murray now with 21.
But uses the hesitation dribble to alleviate past Drew Buggs. But what an excellent game from Chance Murray tonight, Sam.
Murray to the corner for Martin. Dykstra, head fake, fires the three. A long rebound traced down by Buggs. He wants to go. 3-on-2 for Hawaii. The trailer purchased from distance. Wow. Yes!
I told you about this Drew Buggs kid. He is growing right before our eyes, making his teammates better as Jack Purchase makes the three. But what an unbelievable play for his 6 assists.
Martin, yes! We're tied again!
Oh, my goodness. What a game. I love the heart from both teams. You got to have ice water in your veins when you make a three. He has done that, and he has came in with a vengeance in his second half and in an OT.
42 seconds left in this overtime session. We're tied at 69. Got a 17-second game clock, shot clock difference. Purchase knocks down the jumper.
I love the great coaching move by Coach Gannat, putting Jack Purchase in the middle of that zone because he can shoot the basketball. And now you force the defense to try to attack him, but they haven't done it as he knocks down a clean open shot.
Riverside down 2. 10 on the shot clock. Murray in the lane is short. Purchase grabs the board and a quick foul. Jack Purchase gets the rebound, and he has also given Hawaii the lead.
But you see Drew Buggs recognizing that Jack Purchase on the zone will be the man in the middle. And if you are a shooter, you got to shoot that to keep the defense honest. He makes that play. Then on the flip side, on the defensive end, gets a great rebound. And now he's at the line shooting 2.
The transfer from Auburn. First attempt from the line is short. So there will be a shot for Riverside to tie it up.
I'm not sure if Riverside has a timeout. But if they do, they get this timeout, go back to and regroup. You have 9 seconds to go.
Win in Hawaii just 10 days ago.
They have all shooters on the floor. And this is a great play right here from Chance Murray, not picking up the ball right away. Quick give and go.
Offensive foul. Wow. Sharif Drammeh draws the charge.
What an unbelievable call on this play as the handoff play from Martin to Chance Murray. Man, that's a tough one.
That's Murray's 4th personal. 5.8 seconds remaining. Chance Murray is going to check out. Now, Hawaii does not have a timeout, so if they struggle to get this one in, sorry, that was 5th foul on Murray, so he's done. Ball inbounded to Drammeh. Martin wanted a jump ball, didn't get it, and Sharif Drammeh will shoot free throws.
And what a tough play down there for Chance Murray on that last foul. It kind of seemed that Drammeh was on the side of him on that dribble handoff. But what a great game, I tell you, Sam. From both teams playing hard, finding a way to come back. As we said from the beginning in the open, on the keys, can Hawaii withstand the second half slump? And they have.
Drammeh, 2 for 2, a career-high 23-point performance to give Hawaii a 5-point lead with less than 5 seconds left. Sylvester, pull-up 3, no, and Hawaii comes into SRC and escapes with a victory in overtime.